interacts with surfaces in different ways. Water soaks into absorbent materials such as a towel or your clothes when you play in the sprinkler. Water beads up and forms a dome on waterproof surfaces such as plant leaves, a waxed car, or an umbrella. Why do drops of water form beads on waterproof surfaces? Let's find out. When you see drops of water on a waterproof surface, the shape of the drops shows us an interesting property of water. This property is called surface tension. Surface tension is the skin-like surface on water that pulls it together into the smallest possible volume. If you look at water falling from a faucet in slow motion, you'll see the drops take the shape of a sphere. Look at this piece of cloth. The tight weave makes it act like it's waterproof. The surface tension of the water is strong enough to keep it from going through the small holes between the threads. So the water forms dome-shaped bits of water called beads. What if we wanted the water to soak into the cloth? We would have to break the surface tension. But how? We could push on the water bead with a finger to make the water go into the cloth. Another way to break the surface tension is with soap. Look at what happens when we add a drop of soap to this water bead. The surface tension is broken, so the water soaks into the cloth. Let's see if we can observe the skin-like surface of water when water is in a cup. Do you want to review some of the vocabulary words before you continue? Click on a word to find out what it means. When you're ready to move on to the next activity, click Done. When a liquid soaks into a material, we say it was absorbed. A material is absorbent when it is capable of soaking up liquid easily. Interact is when two materials act on and are acted upon by one or more objects. A property is something you can observe about an object or a material. Size, color, shape, texture, and smell are properties. Soap is a material that is used for washing and cleaning. Soap breaks the surface tension of water. A sphere is an object having the shape of a ball or a globe. Surface is the outermost layer of an object. Surface tension is the skin-like surface on water and other liquids that pulls it together into the smallest possible volume. A material is waterproof when its surface does not permit passage of water through it. Weave is the pattern of alternating thread or yarn in a fabric. If we put a needle in a cup of water, it usually floats to the bottom of the cup. But if we place the needle on the water very carefully, the water's surface tension doesn't break. The needle will stay on top of the water, just like it sits on the table. Now, your challenge is to make the needle fall to the bottom of the cup without touching the water. You can use a drop of tap water, a drop of salty water, or a drop of soapy water. Choose a dropper by clicking on it and see what happens.
Let's check out tap water first.
Adding tap water doesn't break the surface tension. Try again. Adding salty water doesn't break the surface tension. Try again. Fantastic! The soapy water breaks the surface tension and the needle sinks. Let's look at another example. Surface tension keeps the paper clip on top of the water. Now, your challenge is to figure out which dropper has soapy water in it. You'll have to test all 3 droppers. Choose a dropper by clicking on it and see what happens. Click on the dropper that has soapy water in it. Fantastic! This dropper must have soapy water in it. The soap breaks the surface tension and the paperclip sinks. Surface tension is the property of water that
allows water to flow downhill. I don't think so. Causes the formation of a skin-like surface. Possibly. Makes water colorless. Nope. Causes water to freeze. I don't think so. This seems like the best choice.
Correct. Surface tension is the skin-like surface that is a property of water. Remember, surface tension is the skin-like surface on water that pulls it together into the smallest possible volume. Surface tension is what keeps a needle or a paper clip on top of the water. And you can break surface tension with soap.